Hey, what up? It's your boy Saint, and thanks for being here. Um, I don't know how to start this and how to begin, how to end this, or how do I make this seem interesting to you? How do I give you something that's gonna be like, wow, what an amazing video. That changed my life. The way he structured things, the way he went into things, the details and everything. It just became such an amazing video, and I was blown away by it. But the crazy part is I'm here to just give you what is right in front of your face and what is just so simple to you. Something that you already know, something that I cannot teach you and you can't learn. So, this is how it started. Prior to this, I had an edible. Prior to this, I had an edible, and it kicked in, and I went to bed to lay down. So when I lay down in bed, I heard myself ask myself. Now it's only now that I can say that I heard myself ask myself, because back then, like about a week or two, about a week ago, I always, even in my other journeys, I would always say the voice or the higher me, or whatever you want to call it. But I heard myself ask myself, and it asked me, do you want to know the symbol of life and death? And I was so happy, so excited to find out the symbol of life and death. So I grabbed my pen and my paper and I got my hand on it, and I want to do some automatic writing. That's what they call it. When your hand just moves, right? When you just allow yourself to design whatever sigil, whatever amulet, whatever um, symbol that is coming from your higher self, from your spirit guides, from the other dimensions or realms, or however you want to put it. Okay, so I was like ready. So I grabbed my pen, grabbed my notepad, I put it next to me, and I'm like, yes, give me the symbol that symbolizes and represents life and death. And I was like, yes, I'm waiting for this, right? And I'm waiting for something crazy, right? I'm waiting for something that is going to blow my mind, right? And mind you, I'm looking for this. This is what I'm seeking, right? I'm seeking to crack the mind, because the mind never gets any of the higher dimensional things. It just can't, it can never understand who you are. Like, it will never understand who you are. It can't even come close to who you are. All right? So I'm waiting for the symbol, and I get the symbol. Put my pen to that paper, and I draw the symbol. And I am truly blown away. Like, blown away by the symbol. I'm not gonna procrastinate too much. I'm gonna show you guys the symbol, and it might just blow your mind away, or it might just be too simple for you to even understand. It might just be too simple for you to get excited. It might just be too simple for you to awaken. All of what I'm ever going to speak about on this channel moving forward, I now know it will always be just too simple for some to awaken to what they already are. And that's just the way it is. That's the way you've set it to be. But you'll always be surrounded by you. That's how crazy it is. So the symbol that represents life and death. Let me show you my notepad and exactly what I drew. Alright? I want to show you exactly what I drew. This is the symbol that represents life and death. Now I just want to make sure that you guys can see this. So let me go there. Yeah. That's a symbol that represents life and death. That is a symbol that represents life and death. It's a circle. As simple as that. Where there is no beginning and no end. That's life and death. No full stop, no transition, no nothing. It just continues. It's just, that's what it is. And that's the symbol of life and death. Now I'm going to jump into a week later, which was yesterday for me. I took Stargazer mixed with, and if you haven't watched my Stargazer video, you can check it out. It's one of my previous videos of magic mushrooms. So I took Stargazer mixed with TC Taikoi Samoy and Albino Taikoi Samoy. So it was like 3 strains mixed together. Okay? TCS. Yeah? TKS. Sorry. TKS. So I took Stargazer, TKS, and ATKS, Albino TKS, mixed all together. I'm not gonna bother telling y'all how much of this I took. I'm not gonna bother because it don't matter. If you think it matters, you still gotta learn. It don't matter how much you take, it don't matter. What it needs to teach you, it'll teach you even at a low dose. It just don't matter. Alright? So this is what happened. I start off by grinding them, of course. I'll probably have a picture of it, so I'll show you guys when I'm doing the editing of this video. I'll show you the picture of it. Grind it up, put my lemon in it, and let it rest. After that day, I go out, buy a juice, nice orange juice. So I come back, put some orange juice, taste. Now when I smell it, when I'm grinding it, it smells so, it's like something I don't want to take, right? Just the smell gets me a bit sick. And it's crazy because I love magic mushrooms, man. I love it. They take me on another vibe. They show me places, beings. I see shapes and colors, and the experiences are so amazing. I love magic mushrooms, right? But this time, I just felt like, there's something up. Anyway, I continue. Put it to rest. 15 minutes. I go have a bath. Take a bath. I come out. Stay like. I watch some non-duality. Like 2 videos. I watched 2 videos non-dualities. Like one was like 8 minutes or so. I might just put it in the description below. I watched that just to get my head around what is in my frequency already, what I already know, and kind of understand, what I can wrap my head about intellectually, just kind of understand it. So I do that there. I listen to some non-duality stuff. My mom comes back from church. I put my juice in it. I mix it up. Shoot that down, right? Shoot it down. No turning back. No turning back. I'm ready for this. I go into my room. I light some incense. I connect my Bluetooth headset to my phone. I got my clothes on, some nice warm clothes, headsets on. I'm listening to some nice calming music. I want to meditate. I don't feel like meditating, but I'm like, okay, shucks, I'll just do some breathing exercises just to breathe and calm myself. I won't like meditate and do chakra work and all of that stuff, the energy work. Let me just breathe a bit. I can feel something in the air is, you know, so I breathe a bit. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long video, guys, but it's gonna be a nice video. Maybe simple, but nice. So I breathe a bit, and I feel myself, the shoulders getting a bit heavy, right? I feel the shoulders getting heavy. I feel start to kick in, and then I feel the pee feeling. So I like to get the pee out before the journey starts to really take hold of me, because I don't want to be feeling like peeing, but I can't really move. So I jump out of bed. Jump out of my yoga mat on the floor, jump off that. I'm like, toilet. So I go, poop, poop, poop. I'm walking and I can feel, it's a bit wobbly and stuff. But anyway, I get there. I pee. The walls in the loo look funny. They feel funny. Should I just say, my perception, I can feel it feels funny. I don't know how it is, but I can feel it feels funny. And then I look out the window and it's windy, right? It's windy and the trees are blowing and stuff. And I'm like, look at all of that. Wow. So amazing, eh? So amazing. And I go back to bed. Now it's about to kick in. So I go back to bed. And while I'm laying there, I start to get like some visuals. I start to see like eyes and stuff like that. You know, it's the norm when you normally going into mushrooms at a good dose. When you close your eyes, you normally see eyes, like, you know, and that's when it starts kicking in, right? So the mushroom or the voice, me, asks me, are you ready? Are we going in? Like, are you ready to go in? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go in. We're ready to go in. You know, you always have this strength when you start off the journey. Like, I'm ready to see what, because there's a nervous vibe that comes upon you before you take the mushrooms. There's a nervous vibe. If you're a real person who does the journey, the work, there's a nervous vibe. I'm not talking about the people who just take it and microdose, or they take it at a low dose and just have fun and go out and stuff. I'm talking about the people who know that there's things that is going to be revealed to you and you might just not be able to handle it. There's a nervous vibe that comes upon you when you know that you're about to take mushrooms and you might not be able to control this me, the me that you've never had control over anyway. Like, you're gonna realize it's gonna be revealed to you that you don't have control over this life and this me anyway. So there's a nervous vibe that comes upon you when you know that that's gonna be so clear to you. And then when you take it, you feel like, I got it now. It's done. There's no turning back. And then you get the strength to say, yeah, I want to see. Show me everything. Show what you have for me. Show me everything. So they ask me, or I ask me, Do you want to see visuals? And I'm like, no, I'm done with that. I know about visuals. Show me me. I want to know the truth about everything. I want to unlock it for me. Unlock it for me. Show me what it is. What is this? Then the norm happens. I call it the norm for me because I've been in it before, where I'm hearing the church channel playing on TV, and the voice in the channel starts to change, and he starts speaking about things that is happening right now. And he on TV, he's not saying what I'm hearing, but what I'm hearing is what's happening. And what's happening, nothing is happening. That's what it is. So he says some stuff, and I hear it, and it goes with my journey that I'm going through. I hear the sound in the music I'm playing. I hear the word me. First I hear some lyrics that I haven't heard before, like some la, and I'm like, I've never heard that. I've heard this song so many times. I've done journeys for so many people, like sittings for them, like where I was the sitter, and I've played the song so many times. I've never heard this undercoat of lyrics, or this ad libs, or this subliminal. I've never heard it. And then I hear the word me in it. It's like this, there's a sub in it that's saying me, 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 me. And I'm thinking to myself, so I'm caught with this, and I'm thinking, I want to hear what this guy is saying in the sub, because it's in the sub, it's in the song, it's subliminal, it's so low, but it's there. If you're ready, you hear it. It's just so crazy. So I'm listening to it, and I can hear the word me, but I want to hear what he's saying about me. Little did I know, all he needed to say was me. That was the pointer. All he needed to say was me. And he knew all he needed to say was me. I didn't know at that time. So he says me. So I'm hearing, I'm trying to get it. I'm going to drop this in because it's one of the things that I heard when it was kicking in. It said, the ultimate relationship is in your own heart. That's what I heard. The ultimate relationship is in your own heart. Okay? And then that's the heart that I saw. So it's like a heart and your heart. Like it's like loving yourself. I don't even freaking know, guys. I don't even freaking know. I don't even know. But all I know, it made sense to me. All I know that all of this is just unconditional love. Everything is unconditional love. And that's the ultimate love. What you're seeking is love everywhere, and all you're finding is you everywhere. And you are the ultimate love. And that's the only place you ever find that ultimate love. It's within you. It's just so paradox. Everything is just so paradox. Everything is just so simple. I want to say that it's not psychedelics. It's never going to be psychedelics. It's never going to be magic mushrooms, ayahuasca, San Pedro, Salvia, whatever you want to call it. It's never gonna blue toad or whatever. It's never gonna be none of that. None of that ever, ever, ever. It's always gonna be you. Everything that you're always seeking is always gonna be you. Everything that you think is in that compound, it's you. It's never the compound. That's why I said I don't even have to tell you guys what dose I took, the amount of dose, because it's never the dose. It's never been the dose. It's never been this room. It's never been anything, technology or anything. It's never been a relationship. It's never been anything. It's never been mom and dad, cousins and uncles, and it's never been nobody. Nobody at all. It's never been anyone. It's never been you. It's never been me. It's me. It's me. It's never been me. It's me. So anyway, that happens. I get that message and I'm like, whoa, that's nice. And then I think about someone that's close to me who is not in I would say, this guy would say, in the right mental state, right? He's quiet, he's chilled, he goes and he takes, um, um, psychotic, I don't know if it's psychotic, I don't even know what tablets, but for mental illness and stuff like that. And I was thinking about him, and I was thinking about another guy who I also know, who also is like that, is very, and he's in his own thing, and he also takes, tablets and stuff like that there. And I was thinking about them, and I just got so sad. It just broke my heart. I looked at them and I was like, why? Like, why is this the way it is? And it broke my heart. I was in tears and I was crying about it. And in the same time as crying about it, everything just switched around, and I knew that everything is here to entertain you. Everything is here to keep you here. Everything is here to show you you. Everything is here. Everyone is here. No matter how um, how disguised they are in their situations and circumstances, no matter how the heartbreak comes, or the losing of the job, or the the situations in your life, no matter how they arise, no matter what it is, no matter if it's a illness or everything is here for you. Every single thing you ever go through is here for you. Everything you've ever experienced is here for you as pointers to you. So instantly, I was like, cry? What am I crying for? That's me. This is me. All is me. And then time just vanished. Time just vanished. There was no time. Like, there was no time. Time vanished. I was in the infinite space of who I am. I was in the infinite space of who I am. And rain, I'm just going. I'm just going because I could hear the rain and I could stop the rain. And I could hear the rain and I could stop the rain. Just don't make sense, right? My hand could disappear and reappear. Like, it was insane. And it came to my understanding because I felt like peeing again, and I held my pee and I tried to wake up, and I fell back on the bed and it was gone again. everything was gone again. My room was gone again. The house was gone again. The world was gone again. The people was gone again. I had visions of people, lifestyles, patterns, and I realized that it was just the patterns that we were. It was just the reoccurring loop of patterns that we were, that we are. It's everywhere. The 222s, the these numbers. Oh my word! The colors, the language, the facial expressions, the people, the voices, the sounds, the man, it's everywhere. Every freaking way points back to you, who you are. You put it everywhere. I am serious. I am even getting shivers because it's everywhere. You are everywhere. You just reminding yourself of who you are everywhere. The smell of the mushrooms before I took it felt bad, smelled bad, and I didn't want it. It's just because I remember it. I remember the smell of mushrooms. I remember my time here. And I'm not talking past life stuff. It's just a loop. So I go, finally wake up and I go and pee. I come back and the light of the wall, because I look out the window again, I see the trees blowing up again, and I see people walking the road, and it looks like a loop. It looks like a loop. It looks like it's on loop, but it's not a loop. I see people walking and going up the road and stuff, but it's a loop. My mind knows it's a loop because I've seen it before. I've been there before. I don't know. So I end up going back to the room. When I go back to the room, I close my eyes, and because of the light that was striking through the window, there's this light that's in my visual now. It's like when you in front of a light, like if you got like a studio light or something like that, or you're looking at a globe and you look away from the globe, you can still see, when you close your eyes, you see that impression, or that light, the globe engraved in your sight, all right? And then everything else is dark around it. So I was like looking at it, and I closed my eyes, and when I saw that light of that, yeah, but it had patterns in it, so it had like shapes and stuff in it, so it wasn't just that light. And then everything else was dark, so it was dark, and I was like a bit like nervous and a bit scared, like, oh my word, it's getting dark here. And I opened my eyes, but it was still dark, you know, like the sight was gone, it was all dark, but there was still that light. And then it came to me that it doesn't begin, neither does it end. There's no way that the light begins and the darkness ends, or the darkness begins and the light ends. It's so blended into each other, but it still stands out. I don't even know. It don't make sense to the me. The me, he don't get it, right? He'll never get it. Like these things, it's just so, it's just so woven into each other. It's so complex, but yet so simple. They just paradox things that are just so woven into each other. Sure, it's so crazy. Yeah, so it's so crazy. And then I see people's faces, right? And I'm thinking to myself, why? Why are we so ignorant not to see ourselves in everything? Why are we so ignorant not to see the repetition of things, the the recreation of the same thing over and over, the the the, the entertainment that is always been the same. Why are we so ignorant? Why do we still come up with so many different ideas and thoughts in our heads to kind of lie to ourselves, to kind of blind ourselves from what is just us? Why is it so hard for us just to accept that we everything and everything is us, and we nothing and nothing is us? And it's just so I ask myself again, what is it? And I answer myself with a symbol again. It says, do you want to know who you are? What you are? And I'm like going through so much already, right? And I still want more. So I'm like, yes, I want to know who I am, what represents me, who you are, who we are, who I am. Yeah, that I am, that I truly am. So I asked for a symbol. Symbol. I'm ready now. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I get the symbol. And it blows my freaking mind. It absolutely blows my freaking mind, because everything makes sense again. Everything makes sense. It blows my entire mind out the water to the place where I lost me. Like I lost Saint. Saint did not exist anymore. Simple again. Not something that crazy again. Because that's not the simplest thing is the most intricate thing, the most craziest thing. The simplest thing is the most hardest thing to get. All these teachers on non-dual, not teachers, nobody's teaching anyone anything. But all these speakers that are not speaking anyway, it's so contradictory, it's so paradoxy, are saying the same thing. It's just so simple. It's just it. This is just it. There's nothing more to what it is, but there's everything to what it is. So the symbol comes to me, and this is what I draw. Again, I'll grab my notebook for you guys. This is the symbol. That's the symbol. That's the symbol, guys. That's the symbol. That's the symbol, guys. That's the symbol. Oh my freaking word. This is the symbol. This is the symbol. This is what symbolizes you. 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 Again, I'm writing on my notepad, and what it says, I'm the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. This is what symbolizes us, guys. We are the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. There is nothing that starts, there is nothing that ends. It is just you. Every single thing is just you. You are everything. You do not end, you do not begin. You are. That's what it is. And it's everywhere. It is every. It is everywhere. 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 It is fucking everywhere. It is everywhere. It is every freaking where, guys. It is everywhere. Look around your space right now and tell me you do not see a circle. Please look around your space right now and tell me that you do not see a circle. If you do not, look in my freaking eyeballs. fan was blowing in my room. And I looked at the fan. And guess what I saw? I saw me. I am everywhere. I am. The I am that I am is everywhere. I am telling myself every single time who I am. The me chooses every single chance. He, she, identity, whatever you want to call it, chooses every single time to not see, but to seek out exactly who I am. Jesus knew, I am the Alpha and Omega. Buddha knew. Buddha knew. Buddha knew. I felt Buddha. I felt Jesus. I felt everything on this journey. I knew. I knew everything is just me. The suffering is just me. The entertainment is just me. The world is just me. The trees, the plants. When I went back to the loo for the third time and looked out the window again, I saw me. I didn't see no trees. I didn't see no patterns. I didn't see nothing. I just saw me. Everything is just me. The lights, the darkness, it doesn't begin, it doesn't end. I don't begin on this chair and the chair doesn't end at my butt. I am everything. The illusion is that my hand ends here before I can touch the camera and I can bring it closer and touch the camera. That's the illusion. That's the illusion. That's the illusion. That's the illusion. The illusion is this is not repeating over and over. The illusion is this is happening for the first time. That I'm experiencing this life for the first time. So I'm like, what do I do with this? Do I go back to the mundane life? What do I do with this? What do I do with this? What do I do with this? I can't. It's broken. And I reply with, why? Why is this happening? Who? How do I live? Am I even living? No, you're not. Do I even exist? No, you don't. You do. You are. It says, so I'm asking, why? How? All of this. And it just answers with that. Just be. Just be. Just be. Like I saw so many things, so many tragedies that I judged as tragedies as just me. Nothing is happening at all. Nothing can happen at all. The illusion is something's happening. That's the illusion. That there's something happening. There's someone being entertained. There's someone going through something. There's someone speaking right now. There's someone hearing right now. There's someone understanding right now. There's someone getting this right now. Nothing is happening, guys. It's just that simple. I walked past my mom and I told her, it's just this simple. It is just this simple, Ma. And that's why it's so hard for us to just take it in. And a guy on the TV, there was a show playing, so I'm talking to my mom about this, and the guy on the TV says, target, shoot. It could be right, it could kick you right in the face, but you still won't get it. And I realized that everything is not even a synchronicity. Everything is not happening for a reason. Everything is just there. It's just there. I lay down on my bed again and I was tossing and turning and being everything and not existing and existing at the same time and not ending and not ending and not ending and being everyone. Every memory came to every person I know. I just saw me in everything, and I saw the signs in everyone, and I was like, what the freaking heck? I never understood the I never understood it. I never saw it. I saw it. Never saw it. He who has eyes will see. We're not talking about freaking eyes. We're talking about eyes. It is just here. It is just here. Everything is here. Everywhere we look is just a pointer back to us. Tossing and turning in my bed, putting my head through the blanket, and the blanket don't exist. Looking under the blanket, and it goes on and on and on and on and on, and there's designs and patterns and geometric things. My bracelet disappearing on my hand and reappearing, my body doing the same, thinking about the ways I've passed and still exist. Seeing the colors that I've seen, the people wearing the colors, me wearing the colors, and saying, why didn't it just kick to me? Why is everyone wearing this color? But it's just so crazy. That's how crazy it is, guys. It's just so crazy. We look at it as just so simple, and we don't get it. Because it's just that simple. It could be right in your face, but you still will never get it. It's just so simple. I could wear a red shirt today. You could wear a red shirt today. You can meet someone in the lift wearing a red shirt. You can bump into. It's just so simple, the way the repetitions are, and it's just so simple. That's how crazy it is. The numbers would come up 222, 444, and you would think that the numbers are changing, right? You think 222, this time I see 444, it means that, I'm coming up with these beautiful meanings for them, and that's what someone said. Or this one, I even got a number synchronicity video on my channel that speaks about. You would think that things are changing, but they're not. These things are just repetitions. They're just patterns that are you. I think I got a video saying there's no escape, right? Something like that. And I even spoke about not escaping it. There's no such thing as escape. You can't escape who you are. You'll never escape who you are. Death itself is life itself. It doesn't end. It never will end. It never will end. And it doesn't begin. It can't begin. It can't begin and it can't end. That's who you are. Woo-hoo. I lost hearing as well, because it didn't exist. It didn't matter. It wasn't there. Things just went quiet. It was gone. Hearing was gone. I lost breathing as well. Like there was I didn't have to breathe. I was just it was just, there was no me to breathe. So I lost hearing, I lost breath, I lost time, I lost the structure, I lost the memories. Everything was happening now. My life was flashing in front of my eyes now, like the life that I thought was the life, and even other people's lives. Everything was now, and it was now. Like I was in the now, and the now was, I don't even freaking know. People that has passed before me were me. I'm telling you now. When you look at someone on a series or a movie and you say, ah, that person looks same, like, kidding yourself. You're so ignorant. Oh, that reminds me of, oh, the thing you just said now. Oh, it reminds me of someone else. Oh, the way you pronounce that word. Languages just disappeared as well. I could understand Japanese. What? Yeah, like what, right? And there was no need to understand Japanese. By the way, I don't know Japanese. Like, this guy, don't know Japanese. But there was my mom changed it. No, I put a change to the channel so my mom doesn't feel like she's watching gospel the whole day while I'm going through my journey. So I put a change because she likes watching these karate movies. So I put a change to the channel, a reminder just for the channel to automatically change. So when the channel changed, I could hear them. And they were talking in reverse, and they were talking English after that, and it was making sense, like what they were saying. It was just so crazy. And I just realized that everything is just for your entertainment. Even the fact that like you can't understand something and you try to understand something, and you all of it is just to keep you here. I saw a client before this, and I told him he reminds me of someone else that I saw in a movie, and I told him, and he said, "Ah, watch that." And I was like, "Ooh, doesn't this guy look like you?" And he was, "No, the guy, no, it doesn't look like me." You choose not to see it. You won't see it. You can't see it. How many times have you told someone that they look like someone and that person saw that someone and said that they don't look like that person? Man, how many times have you seen a circle and it's just always been a circle to you? So yeah, uh, that was a crazy experience that I don't even know. I don't even know, but I do know that this is just you, so there's nothing here. I want to say, be kind on yourself, and know that everything is just the way it is, and what will arise and happen will happen, and surrender to whatever is, because you never ever 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 achieve anything, and you'll never ever 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 lose anything and need to have anything, because there's no one to achieve anything, and there's no one to have anything, and there's no one to lose anything. So I'm going to drop this video. At this point, I will put in my actual recordings from my journey. I'll add it at the end of this year. However, I recorded them. Again, I haven't even listened to it yet. I just wanted to come with this freshly, how I do remember it, and give it to you guys. And then go into that, because I didn't want my message to be kind of influenced with what I hear on the tapes or something like that. I just wanted it to be just me genuinely letting you all know what's happening, showing you all my sketches and what I wrote, and what else is here? It doesn't. Oh yeah, yeah. It also said this. It also said this. It said, "It doesn't begin here." If you couldn't read that, I'm even amazed that I could even write. It doesn't begin here. Like, you jumping in the middle of the race, and you thought that it began there. Like, you just got born in when 1988, 1945, 1960, freaking 2000 and what, or 19, I don't even know when you were born, but you thought that you were born in that day, and you thought it began then. My life began that day, and it ended on this day. You know, you put that on the tombstone, born, and you jumped in. You didn't even. It didn't begin there. It didn't end there. It'll never begin there, and it'll never end there. It can never. Man, stop being freaking ignorant. Get this. You are enlightened. You are awakened right now. Right now. You are. You've achieved everything right now. You are everything right now. You will never, ever, ever cease to exist. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. And then the journey dumbs down. And it dumbs down. You know, you start coming back, and it dumbs down, and you're like, oh my god, I want to go back, I want to go back, I want to go back, I want to go back to the illusion, I want to go back to the illusion, because yeah, there's no time, and there's no nothing, and there's no path, there's no. I could not eat for years. I could be a Buddha and eat one grain of rice. That's Buddha. That's Buddha. He was here. Eat one grain of rice, and people, oh, how can you freaking eat one grain of rice and survive? Oh my god, that guy was powerful. How can I be a Gandhi and starve myself? Oh my god, that guy was powerful. How can I go to the cross and and freaking be crucified? Oh my god, that guy was powerful. How can I be Shiva and have hands? Oh, so many hands, and be blue, and oh my god, that guy was powerful. How can I be a breatharian, and how can I be a vegetarian? How can I live off these things? Oh my god, that shit is so powerful. I could listen. That's what it is. These things don't exist. Hunger don't exist. Your pee don't exist. The meal you eat don't exist. The food, the table, the chair, the freaking sofa, the spoon, the plate, the rice, the noodles, the what you like, what you like, what you like. You like drinking a lot of water? There's patterns in water too. You know that. It's just to remind you of who you are. How more simple should it be for you? How more simple should it be for you? You know what it said? The last thing I'll share with you guys before I drop all the video clips and stuff like that there, recordings, just so you know what it said. It said, you are cruel, unconditional love. That's what you are. You such a form of hardcore, harsh, cruel, unconditional love.
Hey, what's up? So, I would like to believe that I'm in a place where I'm making decisions and choices of when something starts and something ends. All I can tell you is, all I can tell you is, there's nothing that's starting and ending. Firstly, firstly, let's just, you would like to believe that you are in total control of when something ends, when something begins. And now it makes sense, guys. Why I see pictures of people with all I want all I want to tell you is one thing. It's just mad love for yourself. Mad unconditional love for yourself. That's what it is. Mad love for yourself. It's always gonna be mad, mad love for yourself. No matter what you do, if you piss yourself, if you shit yourself, if you go crazy, if you don't go crazy, if you think something started and something ended, if you kill, I won't say anything because YouTube might not like that, but it's always gonna be mad love for yourself. Whether she has a big butt, whether she doesn't, whether he has a big, whether he doesn't, it's all just patterns within patterns. It's always gonna be that. You just wanna think. You just wanna think, and you continue thinking. Like when somebody watching this video, you're like, oh, it's crazy. It's fine. Let us step back. Let us go back into this evolution that we think is happening, and this seeking of this time that we think is happening. We wanna step back into it. We wanna think that never come. I might never come back here, but I might come back here all the time, every time again. And I'll say it again. I see it. I see everything. I see everything. And I'm ready to go back again. I realize that it was me. Always gonna be me. Yeah. Yep. Always gonna be me. Always gonna be. I can't do nothing. I cannot do nothing. You will not do nothing. It's just mad love for yourself. It's mad love for yourself. Doesn't begin, doesn't end. I'm just playing my part. Again, I see the pattern. Again, I want to seek the pattern. That's just the way it is. I'm the alpha, omega. Again, it's not. It doesn't matter on how much you take. Yeah, doesn't matter how much you take. It doesn't matter if you ever gonna take it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But we want to go back where it matters. And it doesn't matter even there. not psychedelics. It just won't matter. Just won't matter. Just don't matter because you always gonna be circling. You always gonna be circling. We will leave sides everywhere, everywhere for you, everywhere. In people's faces, in people's personalities, in music, everywhere we leave signs to get you here, over and over and over again. You'll be asked, do you want to know it all? You'll say yes. You know it all, you get scared, you choose to come back. Where life and death seems like it matters, like it's really happening, because you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there because you know it's you. You chase infinite. You chase infinite. You are vibration. Everything is happening now. Okay, so here's me trying to say something has ended that never began. What is this? I will never know. I will never know. The crazy part is it's so simple. So, 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 so in your face. That's the crazy part. The crazy part is so in your face. I remember thinking, the scary part is it's not scary. answers to life, like you're asking yourself, what do you do with it? You just be. I always thought it's gonna be so crazy, something. Wow. This is just infinite. It'll always be. It's as simple as this. No going anywhere. You, it, everything. Everything is designed to show you you. Everything this is how simple it is. Everything is cruel. Unconditional love. I don't know how it's a paradox. I'm not creating this shit. You can't come up with this stuff. There's no you to come up with it. It's a paradox. It's cruel, unconditional love. Whatever you experience, whatever you're going through, whatever it is, it's unconditional love. Non-dual. No two, just you. There's no you. There's no everything. It's just crazy. So I had to grab something, run something. So it's good to be here, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We all here to be irritated by something. Like it has to irritate us so much so. It has to entertain us so much so that it keeps you here. You have to experience this guy so much so that it keeps me here, that it keeps you here. People will chase after money, some people sex, some people depressed, some people are going through heartache. Whatever it is, right? It's cruel, unconditional love. It never ends, never begins. Alpha and the dragon eating its tail. Like everything, everything is here. So you don't see how simple it is, how in your face it is. Like even language, the fact that it's different languages. You can't understand that. Mhm. All of that is here to entertain you. All of that is just about you. Everything is about you, but at the same time, it points out to you. Like it's pointing to you. I don't even know how to explain it. It's pointing to you. It's saying it's all about you. Nothing's happening. You're learning what? It's still about you. Whatever you're going through. I don't know how to even understand it intellectually. I don't know how to explain it to you all. Because the more I'm here right now, the more simple it's getting. And the more simple it gets, the more harder for you to take it. Because you want something that is crazy and something that is, it needs like rules and steps and things to do and things to don't. Da 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 da. It's because the me is programmed and conditioned for that. But the me is the one who never gets it. That identity will never get it. I remember thinking it's as simple as that yawn, simple as a nose touch. You've seen it happen a million times before. You've seen these cycles a million times before you've seen these shapes, these repetitions a million times before. It is so in your face and so simple that you choose every second. No time, but you choose it every not to see it. It's so in your face, like it just bang, just bang, just bang, just bang with everything. With a top like this, it's banging. With a background like this, bang. With a room, it's banging. With shapes and symbol. It's so simple. Wow, how simple it is. How simple it is. How disappointing. How disappointing. That all of this doesn't exist. Yet it does. Everyone you've ever known doesn't exist. Yet they do. There's no life. There's no death. There's nothing living. There's nothing that's dead. There's no you. There's no you. How disappointing to you it is. One who seeks to understand. The one who reaches out. The one who's trying to escape suffering. The one who wants more, or less. The one who wants to exist, the one who doesn't. How disappointing is this to you? How mundane and simple is this life to you? And how absolute it is. Nothing to compare yourself with. No one to compare yourself to. No one better than you. No one ahead of you. No one behind you. No one getting this. No one who doesn't have this already. How disappointed are you? The one who seeks to obtain something. To say, I grasped something, I had something, I wanted something, I've done it in this life. I have built something. How fucking disappointed are you to find out how cruelly, unconditionally loved you are? How It's that disappointing after all. I don't know if it's that disappointing at all now. I think it, I think it can only be disappointing if there's a need to be disappointed. And since you don't exist, there's no need to be disappointed, or no need for you to entertain yourself with those thoughts. I was I was told that there's a certain age of getting it. He wanted so. Yes, you enlightened already. It's done. It has always been done. It's right in front of you. Everything will always reflect you back like a mirror. The me will always choose not to see it because the me is never supposed to see it. He or she or the identity or the memories or whatever it is never supposed to see it. They can never get it. You, if I'm talking to the identity, you never get it. Ever. But it's already there, right now. It already exists right now. You've already obtained everything right now. You know it all right now, like you know everything, the beginning of time There's nothing to be said.